That's like right where I took off. It's not bad. Not a bad landing. I gotta say though, I miss landing on grass, because at least when you land on grass, you can kind of like skate, like ski. Out here, it's kind of like you gotta immediately touch the ground and keep running. Kind of hard on your ankles. Yeah, that's fun, man. Love this shit. Make sure that javelina isn't out here waiting for me to come down. Oh, yeah. He was sick. They typically are in packs, and if you ever see one out by themselves, it's because the pack has rejected them. Or at least that's what I was told by some of the locals here. If you ever see a javelina by itself, that means it's probably on its last legs. And it was just kind of weird. He was out there in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing out there. I wonder if he's like, you know, like with dogs, they go away and disappear sometimes when they're about to die. I kind of wonder if that's what he's doing, because he looked like he was out there rutting around in the dirt, but I don't know what he was doing. He was just kind of like sitting there until I came up on him. Yeah, this is a blast, man. I fucking love that. Those so those mountains I was at, those were over there. That was fun. You gotta be careful though. Those the rotor and the thermals. So thermals aren't bad. It's the rotor you gotta watch out for. I was feeling rotor, or well, I started feeling a little bit of rotor towards the end, like after I left. Like when I was leaving, as I left, that's why I left, is because I started feeling like when I was chasing those deer or whatever those things were, I started feeling like my wing collapsing. Like it felt like it wasn't stable, and it wasn't thermals, it was rotor. There's a very distinct difference. You can feel it. Rotor is like where it just feels like you're just like, you just don't have any lift. Thermals, it's like free energy. Like you don't have to worry about using your motor. The thermals will just pull you up. Like so yeah, that was fun. I was catching some thermals in the beginning where like my motor, I had a hard time coming down. Yeah, towards the end where I was chasing those deer, or like I said, whatever the hell those things are, that was, I started getting some rotor over there, so I just left. I was done with it at that point. So, fun times. I gotta, kind of concerned, I gotta find a place where I can get some gas, because this is only gonna last so long, you know. The ethanol free stuff that I brought with me from Florida, that only goes for, you know, for so long. So anyway, just doing some checks here to make sure. Ooh, man, that is hot. Okay. Yeah, when I was flying, good. All right. So there's no oil leaks, which is good. When I first started this thing up, I noticed I was smoking here, and I believe that's just from like the grease and some WD-40 was burning off that I didn't wipe off completely from last time. So I'm hoping that's what that is. I don't see any leaks around the gaskets, which is good. That's what you don't want. No leaks. Let's see, what else do we have? Some oil down here. That's alright. That's whatever. You're gonna get that, but you don't want to see it up here. Leaks up here, bad. Down here, you know it's gonna happen. At least you know it's rich, right? I am gonna do some checks here before I wrap this up. I'm gonna go out there and grab my wing, pack it up, and get out of here. It's a little before 8, yeah, 8 o'clock basically. So yeah, I think this will be it for today. I could keep flying, but I don't want to waste all my gas. I want to be able to come back out later and fly more. So today was good. I can run back and get some breakfast and call it a day. Maybe fly tomorrow. It's cold. That's one thing. Let me get this off. There we go. So yeah, it's cold. It's really cold up here. Like you'd think, well, not really cold. It's cold enough though. It's where it sucks. But yeah. So yeah, I was up there flying, and I've got this thermal on, and thankfully I had it because it did the job. But it's still chilly. Still like shivering up there, because when you get that wind going, it doesn't matter. So alrighty, well, that's it. I'm gonna call this one, and maybe get some more footage of those mountains back there next time. But oh yeah, one last thing. The lanels, I bought these last time before my engine gave out. I never had gotten to fly with them. But these anti-torque lanels, holy shit, man. Like, I've always heard that, you know, your engine, when you're in a higher rev, it kind of torques one way or the other, right? Holy shit. Like, I never noticed how bad it was until I put these on. I mean, they don't look like much, right? But they redirect the wind. So as this thing is pulling air back here, the faster or the harder your engine works to, you know, create airflow, the more effective these become. It's like there's no torque anymore. It's like it's completely gone. These were like $250 for a full set of them. I know it sounds expensive, but Jesus, they are 100% worth it. Like, that is, it flies straight as can be, even at high torque. When you're like on the throttle completely 100%, it's you still fly a straight line. So I was kind of skeptical, but the guys at Aviator recommended them, and yeah, they're great. For anybody, they're great for anybody. But they make your turns very consistent, and like I said, you can hammer that throttle, and you're good to go. So, alrighty. I keep saying that's it, but for real, this is it this time. Winds are still good. I could still fly, but I'm done.